Hey, health and sports fans, Coach Frank again, and I'm here to defuse a ticking weight gain time bomb you may have going on without even knowing it. One that's been ticking for way longer than you ever thought possible. How long? Well, let's just say you probably can't remember back that far. Today, I start a 3-part series on weight loss, perhaps the most important episodes I have ever done on the subject. And it all starts here with something hidden that has possibly been with you your whole life, working against your best efforts at weight loss and setting you up for past, present, and future failures. Don't worry, that cycle comes to an end today because I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to know to get around this barrier and break through to real fitness, wellness, and ideal weight too. So get ready to take notes because only the first of 3. This is an episode not only to remember, but to use for years to come. And I'm going to drop all the time bomb diffusing info on you right here, right after this. Stick around.
Game on, sports, fitness, and health fans, with another episode of the Sporting Good Posture Digital Radio Experience. Gear up for Coach Frank's advice from the sidelines as he helps you crush your game, no matter what sports, health, or fitness game you play.
Hey, this is Coach Frank. I'm sporting good posture. What are you sporting?
Hey, Coach, what do you got for us today?
Welcome back to another episode of Sporting Good Posture. Coach Frank here, and this is a special episode because it's the first of a series. It's perhaps the most important series I've ever done on weight loss and something you absolutely can't do without if you ever want lasting or permanent results. Now, I've done weight loss episodes before, and their content still applies now. In fact, I've tagged all those episodes on the website. So if you go to sportinggoodposture.com and click on weight loss, it will sort out every episode I've ever done on the subject, including this one. What's the 3-part series about? Well, there are many aspects to weight loss, too many to count and enough to make you feel overwhelmed. But I've boiled it down to just 3. And these have to do with the timeline of your weight issues, the varied types of weight gain that exist, as well as how most people cheat themselves out of results without realizing it. Sound exciting? Well, it is. And I'm going to give you part 1 and help you defuse that ticking time bomb right after this message.
Hey, Jeremy. Wow, really pumping that iron. Getting buff for summer?
Hey, Haley. Wow, you look amazing. I guess the gym's working out pretty well for you. Wish it was for me. Trying to lose some weight, but no matter what I do, I can't seem to take it off.
Oh, I've been there. I've tried tons of diets and routines and just couldn't take the weight off no matter what I did. It was really depressing.
Well, you obviously did something right. What's your secret?
Actually, my chiropractor.
Your chiropractor? Really?
I was so surprised, but it totally worked. He was doing something called the ChiroThin program.
The ChiroThin program?
The ChiroThin program is designed like no other, supervised by licensed doctors of chiropractic. ChiroThin is based on your body's natural structure. Following Mother Nature's blueprint, ChiroThin gets to the bottom of all the reasons people have difficulty losing weight and puts you on the road to your ideal body. And that means the ideal you.
Hey, Jeremy, you're looking pretty buff. Did you check out the ChiroThin program?
You bet, Haley. Thanks for turning me on to it. For my girlfriend and mom, too. We all had a breakthrough. Can't believe we finally lost the weight.
Well, looks like my loss was your gain.
If losing weight is a challenge, get evaluated today for free to see if you are fit for the ChiroThin program at Ideal Health and Wellness Center. Don't just get thin, get ChiroThin. Call 615-567-6683.
Okay, so let's get into what this ticking weight gain time bomb is all about. Now, if you go back through some of the episodes I've done about chiropractic, this is similar. As far as your body goes, when you're born, the timeline starts at that point. A lot of people think that, the current situation they're in, sitting at a desk, is typically the reason why they're having these health problems. But really, there's a whole timeline involved of small events happening over a long period of time that accumulate in your body. Birth, learning to walk, get older and play sports. You might have some car accidents in there, some slips and falls. Go get a job. Now you're sitting at a desk all the time. And all of a sudden now you're having this back problem and you're not really doing much as far as injuring it, but it's really that accumulation over the years that are causing this. So just like the timeline that it takes for your body to have structural damage, there's a timeline also for weight gain. Your body over the years basically accumulates toxins. Your body is stressed out, whether it's physically or mentally, maybe through sports or through jobs or school. You eat different kinds of foods over the years. And unfortunately, a lot of the foods now that we have are very much laced with chemicals, or they're exposed to some kind of chemicals. So your body will accumulate these things, and it just makes it more difficult for your body to lose weight. The problem too, a lot of the parts that are the structure of the body is now playing a role in why your body is accumulating weight. Many of the times, the patients I see that come in for weight loss are typically the same ones that have the back pain, neck pain, headaches, joint pains, the indigestion, poor sleep. All these things basically are a problem as far as the ability of their body to actually lose weight. They can't because they're inflamed. And you might have that same issue because if your body's inflamed, it's going to naturally lower your metabolism. It's going to make it more difficult just in general to lose weight. Then as time goes on, you start to age, your metabolism will slow down as well. But now you're also dealing with structural misalignments of the body, which is putting pressure on nerves. So now maybe the digestive tract is a little bit sluggish, or your sleep is a little bit off, or your hormones aren't in balance anymore, or you have joint pains that are causing more inflammation. These are the things that your body is really dealing with. And that makes it more difficult to actually lose weight at that point because your body just isn't able to do that. So what is healthy weight? What would be considered good weight and good health? Well, it's an accumulation of the positive things. It's good sleep, good digestion, good energy flow, good nerve flow in the body, good absorption of vitamins and minerals, decreased inflammation, less joint problems, better flexibility. It's just the body being more adept at being healthy and maintaining a healthy weight. A lot of people always do a crash course and just try to do a dieting program. And dieting isn't really the solution at all. It's not even a permanent one because your body typically fluctuates up and down throughout the year. It'll even fluctuate throughout the day. So if you're not addressing these underlying issues, you're really not getting to the cause of the problem. So when I meet a lot of these patients, that's what I'm trying to do, is really get to the cause of the problem and the underlying conditions. So if you're doing a diet, you're really just working against the things that are working against you that are causing the weight gain to begin with. But there's more issues in your body than just what a diet can actually handle. So think about your own body and what you're dealing with. Are you getting good enough sleep? Do you feel like your digestion is on point? Do you have any problems with acid reflux or elimination of your food? Are you dealing with inflammation as far as joint pain, back pain, knee pain, shoulder pain, whatever it might be? How is your energy in general? Do you feel energetic? Do you feel like you can get through the day, or do you need a bunch of cups of coffee and a pick-me-up in the afternoon? Think about your sleep at night. Are you getting enough sleep so that you're able to function during the day and your body does feel recovered in the morning? You know, when you wake up, do you feel stiff? Do you feel like you didn't get a good night's sleep? These are the kind of things that are standing in the way of your body actually losing weight and keeping it off for the long run. As far as structure too, look in the mirror, see if your structure's off. If that's part of the problem, then that needs to be addressed as well. So think about your own body. What's your timeline? How has your timeline been as far as structure, function, weight loss or weight gain? Where are you standing right now as far as your body's ability to do those things? Issues, losing weight, losing inches, being healthy. That whole timeline is not just recent. It's more what you did in college, what you did in high school, what you did as a kid, you know, what kind of milk you drank when you were younger, what kind of fast food were you eating? All these things accumulate over time. And the more that accumulates in your body, the more difficult it is to actually get back to that ideal weight that you want. Is your timeline skewed? You know, kind of like in Back to the Future, when there was an alternate timeline. Are you on that alternate timeline right now? Do you want to be back on the main timeline where you can get back to that ideal weight and that ideal health? That's what I want to do for you. I want to help you get back to your ideal weight and get to your ideal health. So this is just part one of our 3-part series that will cover the fact that there are different types of weight people gain and different necessary strategies for each one. And there's something everyone seems to do that cheats them out of that result that they could be getting. These are the kind of things that you really need to highlight and remember, because you'll actually get good advice and set off on your own journey to start losing the weight and inches that you wanted to lose and keep it off more permanently. In the meantime, your first step is to look over your timeline and realize if there are things there to be looked at, and specifically look for troubles that you've had in losing weight, keeping it off, sleep issues, joint pain. The first step is to just get screened and get it checked out so that we can figure out what to do to help you. So unless you're following doctor's orders, it's really important to get to the underlying issues of what's causing that weight. So I don't recommend starting a diet plan without first finding out the true causes of your problem. Follow me on social media, on Facebook and Instagram at Ideal Health and Wellness Center. Tell me what's going on, and I'll tell you what I think. Remember, the coach's door is always open. This is Coach Frank. I'm sporting good posture and resetting my flux capacitor. How about you?
The Sporting Good Posture Podcast is a broadcast wellness production powered by Ideal Health Wellness Center. All content copyright 2021. All rights reserved. Executive producer Frank Sardella. Coach Frank appears courtesy of Ideal Health Wellness Center in Franklin. For more information, visit sportinggoodposture.com and follow Coach on Instagram at sportinggoodposture.
You had to get flux capacitor in there, didn't you? You just couldn't resist. I'm leaving it in.